Number 15. A plane flying horizontally at an altitude of 1 mile and a speed of 500 miles an hour passes directly over a radar station. Find the rate at which the distance from the plane to the station is increasing when it is 2 miles away from the station. So for our picture, here's our station, and we know that the altitude is 1 mile. Your plane is traveling horizontally. Here's our little plane. And then we'll call this distance x. And the distance from the station to the plane, we'll just go ahead and call that s. So we want to find our givens. We know that the speed of the plane, which would be our dx dt, equals 500 miles an hour. And then we are looking for ds dt. And we know that s is 2 miles. Now we want to find an equation that we can relate all these, and we have 3 sides of a triangle. We can go ahead and use the Pythagorean theorem. So it would look like 1 squared plus x squared equals s squared. And then you're going to take the derivative with respect to time of both sides. And that gets you 2x dx dt equals 2s ds dt. And we have to isolate ds dt because that's what we're looking for. So we're going to divide both sides by 2s. So your ds dt equals, the 2's will cancel, leaving you with x times dx dt over s. Now to plug in the values, we have everything but the x. So we have our triangle here, and we know that this is 1, this side is 2. So to find x, use the Pythagorean theorem. And 1 plus x squared equals 4, x squared equals 3. So x is equal to root 3. Plug that into this equation. So ds dt equals root 3 times 500 over 2. Simplify that down, leaving you with 250 root 3. And for the units, we can look at this equation right here. So your x, we know that is the distance the plane traveled, which would be in miles, times your dx dt, which is your speed, that's in miles per hour, and your s is also in miles. So you know that your miles would cancel, leaving you with miles per hour. Now to answer this in words, you could say that the plane's distance from the station is increasing, and don't forget at a rate, rate of 250 root 3 miles per hour.